Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, please say so. This is Eileen. Let's see, I'm going to say, please let me know if the audio and video are working. Okay. Thank you. Okay, if anyone's there yet. Yeah, please let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if the audio and video are working. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and I'm posting that as a comment. Okay. All right. So this is Eileen. Oh, hi, Jeanette. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. Jeanette, audio and video, are they both working okay for you? Hi, Eric. Erica, I'm sorry, I started to say Eric. I'm checking again for audio and video. Make sure they're both working. You can hear me and you can see the screen. You can see the cards, right? Oh, hi, there's Christina. I know. Yes. Okay. Jeanette says, yes, everything's working. Fine. Good. Let's hope these wires. Yesterday, when I was using this, my camera wire was acting kind of fussy with me. Like if I moved it a certain way, you know how wires can get that way sometime on different equipment. All of a sudden, it's not working. And it did that a couple of times. So far, I haven't seen it. Oh, there's Maurice. Buffering. Is anybody else having buffering? That might just be Maurice. Erica says hi to everybody. Is anybody else having buffering? Maurice said he's got buffering going on. Mine looks normal, and no one said anything about it. I'm wondering if it's okay now. Oh, good. Yeah, that may have been your connection at first, Maurice. Okay. Yeah, I shuffled cards, laid them out in the afternoon hours ago. And then I started getting busy with other things, and I thought I'd be doing the video an hour or two later, and then many hours went by. And instead of just saying no, I said, no, I'm going to try to stick with it and just not be too late on here because I'm trying to get myself on an earlier schedule. Okay, so I'm glad everything's working. Glad to see you here. And yeah, I didn't see Jeanette. We got Jeanette here tonight, so haven't talked to Jeanette in a long time. Look, I've laid out cards for a little general reading for everybody first and some oracle cards. And then if anybody has questions and all that, then I'll see how many questions I can answer from there. And okay, let's see. All right, first of all, you got the 10 of Wands, and then you have the 2 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands. And so with the 10 of Wands over here, this is, struggles, working hard, maybe working a lot of hours, or just continuing on, though, being strong. You see the bear image. Can you see the bear over the man or the person? And bears are known to be very, very strong and powerful. So you got that power of the bear. You just keep working and keep going and keep, just not giving up, even though sometimes you might be feeling like you're exhausted and you're tired and you need a rest, you need a vacation or whatever, but you're just persevering. And sometimes you just have to do that in life. You got all kinds of things going on, and it's like, oh, isn't it time to have some kind of a vacation or something? But you just maybe you got a bunch of different things you're juggling, or different responsibilities, or some kind of project you're working on, or just working long hours. And you just got to keep going and keep at it, because it's paying off one way or another, even if you don't see results. I'm getting that very strong, that it is paying off. Your hard work, your perseverance, your refusal to give up and just cave in. It's getting you places. That's what I want to say. I mean, you do need to get your rest and try to be as balanced as you can. But I'm feeling like for those of you this applies to, you got plenty of strength, inner strength, outer strength. You got plenty of resilience, and you're just going to keep moving forward. It's like, you know what I'm even getting? I feel like for those of you who are in a situation like this where you feel like you just keep carrying a lot of burdens and you keep going and going, and that can take many shapes and forms depending on your circumstances. Everybody's got their own things going on. So, one person may have one type of burden and another person's got something else, or just things they're juggling, They may not think of them as burdens, but maybe it's just a lot of things you're doing at one time. And so you just keep going because it's working for you, even though sometimes you don't see the results. So you just feel like, it just never ends. But you're accomplishing things. That's what I'm getting here. Very strong. You're making accomplishments. You're making progress. And not only that, your perseverance is making you stronger, more solid, more resilient, more. You're just ahead of a lot of people because you're not just totally caving in. Sometimes, I mean, you got to get your rest. I'm not saying don't rest. I'm talking about, sometimes people just give up and say, oh, that's too much trouble and that's too much trouble and I'm just not going to do it. That I'm just going to let that slide and forget about it. When maybe it was a worthwhile situation that may have paid off for them later. And I feel like for those of you I'm talking to here, that whatever it is in your life, it's like, what's valuable for you, in whatever shape or form it takes, and you're not giving up on what is meaningful and valuable for you. However that goes, you're continuing, and you're going to see results. And some of you, I feel like you already feel like you're making progress, but it's kind of like you have an inner knowing, but it's going to keep going forward for you. So your hard work or your determination is going to pay off. And then you've got Two of Swords here. So for some of you, you might be in some situation where you got to make a decision. And it could be two different work opportunities, or I feel like for some of you, this might be in your personal life, like maybe you might have two different friends or relatives or whatever that you're dealing with. And maybe there's some disagreement between them and you're kind of in the middle of it. And one wants you to side with them and the other one wants you to side with them, that sort of thing. And that's what I'm getting here with this Two of Swords, that you don't want to get deeply involved in it. It's almost like it's their thing. They're agitated about something, maybe with each other, maybe with themselves, and you kind of want to stay on the sideline and you don't want to be part of it. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like you should go with your feeling. If you don't have to get involved in that, don't. If that applies to you, that might be more specific to certain people. That may not even apply to many of you. You've got the Five of Pentacles, and then Five of Pentacles is worrying about money and feeling like you don't have enough money, you don't have enough prosperity, you're having a difficult time and feeling like this times are tough in some way or another. But you see, you got this nice wolf alongside of you, protecting you, staying with you, helping you to be strong, leading the way, guiding you, so you have guidance. You're going to be fine. It's like if you're going through anything like that, you're going to be fine, and you've got invisible support. You've got support from your angels in the heavens above. You've got your relatives that might be in the spirit world. You've got your own um, furry guardian angels, if you have pets, either with you in the fur right now or in heaven, who are walking alongside of you and helping you to continue to be strong and move forward, and helping to guide you. Even they're watching over you in whatever way, because they're still dedicated to you and they still love you. And so I'm getting emotional just thinking of that, because of all the puppies I've had over the years that are in heaven now. And then, but you're going to keep going, and sometimes you feel like, okay, how much longer of this? But you're going to come out into the light. You're going to make it, and you've got invisible assistance around you in the spirit realm. That's what I'm getting. You've got Seven of Pentacles right here. This is about, oh, there's Marijana. Oh, you got your dad in heaven. Oh, you see, Christina says she's been very tired. Yeah, that happens, Christina. And part of it might be emotionally tired and mentally tired if you've been stressed a lot, Christina. Stress can just drain you sometime, where you feel like you need extra sleep and extra rest. You got the Seven of Pentacles here. I like that card. That means you're planting your seeds, you're watching them grow. You're not ready for harvest yet, but you know you've got something growing here. You know you're laying a foundation for yourself. You've got a lot of potential that will pay off for you as time goes by with the Seven of Pentacles. And so all these seeds you've planted and the things you're growing right now, that is going to represent money in the bank for you as time goes by. So you know you're going to flourish and you're going to benefit in the future, and you're being patient. You're just waiting for your rewards that you're going to be harvesting in the future. But you're there, and you're. This to me is like being very grateful for all you have and all you're doing and all of your crops you're growing and whatever you're doing and developing and working on. And this can take many shapes and forms within yourself and your life. It could even be on more personal level as far as how you are improving your own self from the inside out and working on who you are and building yourself up. But for a lot of you, this is going to be bringing you more prosperity and abundance in the financial realm also. But it's just a sense of accomplishment, of fulfillment that you're working on. And I feel like you might already have a sense of it. If you don't, you do need to get a sense of it, because it's there. It's like you're really laying a good groundwork and framework for yourself that's going to give you a very comfortable, prosperous life in the future. You've got Three of Cups here, and Three of Cups is a celebration, celebrating with friends, relatives, or just celebrating on your own for the progress that you're making in your life and feeling good about. And so there's going to be something, and it's right under that Ten of Wands. There's going to be something. There's going to be a time coming up soon where you're going to feel grateful and happy for some of the progress you're making, or maybe some good news that comes your way. Whatever it is, you're going to feel good and pleased about. So, and you may be celebrating either with others or just on your own and privately celebrating and happy about something, or feeling encouraged. Even if you're not at a place where something's being completed or whatever, there's something about feeling encouraged, feeling more optimistic. It's like changing your frame of mind about things and stepping into a new place within yourself where you're being more optimistic about your life and having some new beginnings and continuing working on different goals and dreams that you have, and just starting to. And you know what I get here too a lot is just visualizing how you want your life and putting out that kind of energy. I feel like part of that Three of Cups is even that. It is bringing something to materializing something that's important to you, that you dream of, that you want, that you identify with. Yeah, it's identifying, aligning yourself with the life you want to live, even if you're currently not completely living that life at all, but aligning yourself, your feelings, your emotions, where you're radiating that kind of energy. And so starting to get, more of a bit of optimism and a little bit of a celebratory mood, that you're making progress, you're moving forward. Maybe you're making a new plan for yourself. Maybe you're just doing some things like trying to get better organized in your life, and that's lifting your spirits and making you feel better. So it takes on different shapes and forms depending on what lifts your spirits. So that's what I'm getting, and it's helping you to step out of any kind of a feeling of being restricted, or things not going well, or unhappiness, or stressful feelings, or whatever, to help you to get yourself moving forward, propelling yourself forward. And then you've got the Seven of Swords, and this is about someone possibly trying to cheat you in some way or another. I feel like with this Seven of Swords, someone really, maybe one person, maybe multiple people, and this may or may not apply to everybody. It might just be specific individuals that are affected by this Seven of Swords energy. But I feel like there have been people, it feels like more than one person, um, in many cases, that were trying to really mess you up in some way, really cause you havoc, really. It's almost like they wanted to destroy you if they could. Because they're so frustrated in their own lives. They are totally frustrated so bad. Um, it's just, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's people becoming so agitated. It's kind of like these angry drivers you see, when you see these road rage people on the roads or on the highway. It's like, what the heck is going on with them? That's what I'm getting. People who are in that kind of road rage mentality, but maybe it's not on the road. Maybe it's in your office. Maybe it's in your neighborhood. Maybe it's relatives of yours, whatever it is. They're so frustrated. It's like they want to fight. They want to fight with somebody, fight with something, or just go, like maybe the type of people you hear punch a hole in a wall or something. I mean, that kind of stuff. Just this kind of highly angered, frustrated feelings from people who don't know how to handle whatever is going on inside of them, in an adjusted, well balanced way. And it reminds me, like the example I gave of somebody who's out there doing road rage. I mean, to me, that's just crazy stuff, to be out there so angry that you're going after people and doing all kind of stuff on the road because somebody pulls in front of you or doesn't put their blinker on in front of you or who knows what. Everybody's had seen some shape or form of that kind of thing, or you're not driving fast enough and they're tailgating you or something. Um, so it's that kind of feeling that some of you may have around you. I know in the workplace that can be common. I mean, sometimes it's in your own relatives, your family, or maybe even a social circle. Some people might be all out of sorts or something, but I'm feeling people somehow wanting to affect you, wanting to drag you down into their frustrated life is falling apart and they're hitting their head against a wall kind of thing. I'm getting it's just something that's not a well-adjusted person would do. That type of behavior, thinking, that type of behavior, it's not something that well-adjusted people would even consider doing. And they wanted to somehow drag you into it and pull the rug out from under you somehow, and you're just standing in the clear over there like the deer. Is that a deer? Reindeer? Is that a reindeer with the big antlers? You're just like standing in the clear over there, like, oh, what happened to them? So, so anyone that's been trying to mess with you in some way, it doesn't look like it's getting anywhere. And Seven of Swords does have to do with people being dishonest, trying to steal something. I feel like you're so protected and you're probably on guard if you're around people like that anyway, and being extra cautious around them anyway. You got the Nine of Pentacles. I love this card here. Nine of Pentacles is all about enjoying your prosperity. Oh, Frederica. Hi, Frederica. Um, and this is about, and look at the big kitty she's got there, that big, oh, darn it. Come on, come on, come on. I want to say it's a jaguar or it's a panther, something like that. Because there's black jaguars, I believe, and panthers are black. I don't know if all panthers are black. Some might be different color, brown too. I might be getting my kitties mixed up. Anyway, some exotic big cat she's got alongside of her, and I feel like this is like her companion. And again, it's protection. It's like and again, this could very well be in the spirit realm. It might be a passed over loved one, whether it's a person or a creature friend, maybe one of your pets, a puppy dog or somebody, or a cat or whoever that's watching over you and that's walking alongside of you. You've got angels protecting you. You're protected from heaven because you are being guarded in the spirit realm in different ways. I feel like it's not just one protector. I feel like you have multiple protectors and your angels around you so you can enjoy your life and be safe. That's what I'm getting. And enjoy a lot of abundance and prosperity and be able to have a clean, simple, enjoyable, beautiful way of life that you want. even though you still got to deal with all of these kind of things here as you go along on your path. But for the most part, it's intended for you to be able to peacefully enjoy your life. And if you've got certain elements and parts of your life that are not like that at this time, this is where you're headed. You're going to have, your the beautiful castle and everything. You're going to have your environment as time goes by that you're safe and protected in. I mean, it's kind of like you're being protected anyway, even though you're going through the woods and having this kind of stuff going on along the way. But you're coming out into a much brighter, better environment, because that's what you're supposed to have, and that's who you really are. That's who you came to this earth to be. But you have to get through a whole bunch of other nonsense first. Then you end on the Three of Wands here. And Three of Wands is about moving forward. The wands are all about, the fire signs, action, moving forward, making progress in work and your projects, business matters, your money, things getting better. You're moving forward, and you've got your eyes wide open as you take steps forward to see as far as where you want to go and what you want to do and that sort of thing. And then, oh, Ashika. Hi, Ashika. I know it's been a very long time. I know I've gone so long not doing videos. I just did one for the first time yesterday. And so now I'm back today, and I hope I'll be back tomorrow. I'm planning to. I just hate to make promises because my whole afternoon got away from me this afternoon because I laid out cards and everything early, and then I got busy thinking I'd be right back an hour or two later, and ended up being hours later. So anyway, so I'm here now. Okay, now here, and I'm just doing this general reading, and then I can answer questions for people. Okay, and then I've got you some oracle cards. You've got career transition, Archangel Shamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Yeah, that's a nice card for some individuals, career transition, Archangel Shamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. All right, and then let's see what else you have here. Okay, this is Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Okay, and then here's another card here. Your intuition is your greatest guide. Trust your inner voice. I love these cards. They have so many little interesting images on them. This is my new fortune teller deck. Okay. Oh, and this is beautiful. I love this. Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. Look how beautiful this is. I think wall color, this would be really pretty, maybe for a bedroom or something. This is gorgeous. It's more the blue-green colors, the teal colors. Those are my favorite colors. Look how gorgeous. Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. One day I saw, was I on Facebook Marketplace? Yeah, because I buy gardening items and stuff a lot of times from people on Facebook Marketplace. And I think I was on there. And someone, it was something local. It may have not been it may have been one of the gardening groups or something, because I joined different garden groups also on Facebook, local gardeners and stuff like that. It may have been one of them. Someone posted a photo who lives, I think, a couple hours away, more like in the country. They're more kind of in the middle of the state, a more country area. And you could see they had a nice sized piece of land with a lot of trees and just someplace that looked very nice, like the old style Florida, which I love, before they, tear everything down for concrete and buildings and all that stuff. A nice, because she was out in the country a little more. So she took a photo out in her yard of a peacock standing out there looking into a big oval mirror that she had standing up, just leaning against something in the yard. I guess it was for the peacock to look at itself, because apparently certain birds and peacocks like to look at themselves. But I mean, peacocks are this gorgeous. Wouldn't you want to be looking in the mirror at yourself too? enjoying, going, oh, I look good today. Feathers are all fluffed and pretty. Oh, matter of fact, I think it's the males that are the real pretty ones. I think it's the females are a little more plain looking. I don't know what happened there. So, but it was such a charming photo because, and she said also that that peacock just showed up one day in her yard on her property. So, so she put a big mirror, a big oval mirror out there in the yard and just leaned it against the building or something. And the peacock stands there in front of the mirror and looks at themselves. So, but anyway, so much for that. So let me see if anybody's got. I did see where somebody. Oh, and there's Ishika. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you for Christina. Yeah, I like the cards too. Okay, so Frederica. Okay, Frederica made a donation. So Fritz the cat. Isn't that cute? Fritz the cat. Hey, was that the name of a cat years ago in a cartoon years ago? Was it Fritz? Could I get some? I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. That sounds gross. Let's see. Christina, Frederica, Christina, Shirley. Hi, Shirley. Okay, let me see here. All right, let's see. So, yeah, it is. Okay. Hold on. I'm just scrolling along here. Oh, Christina said, yes, family and friends have all tried to tear me down for years. I think I wore them out. It's kind of slowed down lately. I'm beginning to wonder what's actually going on. It's too quiet. Oh, just ignore them and just be yourself. Yeah, Christina, so many people and people that are close to you, whether it's your like relatives or supposed friends or whatever, you would think they're supposed to be on your side. And instead, a lot of times people just get insecure and they get jealous. And some people just like to have somebody, um, sometimes people just like to have somebody to criticize. That's what it seems like. So, okay, let's see Frederica first. Okay, can tell me if you see anything regarding my mom. What, Frederica? What do you mean? What do you want to know about your mom? Is she a strong-willed person, Frederica? Does she have kind of a strong-willed personality? And Ashika, I'll check on yours along the way too. Oh, you made a donation, Maurice. Thank you so much. That's what I thought on TV. It was years ago. I thought it was when I was little or something, Maurice. Ah, she's strong-willed for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And she's still here in the on this earth plane, I want to say. She feels like she's stubborn. She's like a stubborn person. Yeah, I just get strong-willed and can be very stuck kind of stubborn. Is she like that, Frederica? Where she can be real stubborn and just almost like, I mean, an example I want to give is like somebody who, yes, who's, let's say they're standing in one place and you want them to come with you and go over to this other spot over here. And she goes, no, I'm staying right here, right here. You know, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that from her. Yeah, she is El Stucco there. She's stuck. She's been this way for a good while. And I feel like I feel like it has something to do with her childhood. You know, she may have had some kind of doesn't listen to you. Oh, I believe that. Yeah. But you know, I feel like she's so stubborn that she can, you know, I don't want to insult her, but she feels, oh, hi, Aquarium. I started to say aquarium, Aquarian light. Oh, she listened to your brothers. Okay. Because I feel like this has something to do with her childhood and she may have been either neglected or kind of brushed off or kind of not treated as well as she should have been in her childhood. um I don't know if from many years ago, way back when, they would say children should be seen and not heard, or that type of thing. But I don't know if maybe her parents were a little harsh sometime or something. She just feels like, yeah, and that would make sense. Maybe she, as a girl, when she was a little kid, was brushed to the side. And maybe, if I don't know if she has any brothers, maybe the boys were given more value, because that's what I'm getting, that she doesn't. Um, oh, you're not sure. Okay, because your grandparents died young. I just feel like, but I feel like she's got a little anger and resentment about something inside of her, Frederica, and she's stuck. It's too bad, because the older people get, if they don't change, it's like anybody can change. You can wake up tomorrow morning and say, "Oh, I don't want to be that way anymore," and start trying to make changes and be more conscious of yourself and what you do and how you affect other people. But I don't see her doing that. I just feel like she feels kind of resentful about life, is what I get from her, Frederica. And so she's kind of narrow-minded and kind of hard and tough, is what I'm getting. And yeah, if she listens to your brothers, I do believe she tends to put more value on boys than girls, or men than women, or something like that. And I have a suspicion it had to do with her upbringing, because maybe in her health. Her health is not ideal, because she's so stubborn, and there's stress and kind of a narrow-mindedness, and stubborn, closed-minded. And that's self-destructive. When you're living that way, it's kind of a high stress. Oh, she definitely likes the boys better. Yeah, totally. But when you're living that way, where you're so stubborn and closed and just almost angry stubborn sometimes, it's not good. It's bad energy you're putting into your own body. And you know how they say stress can make you sick? I feel like it's along those lines. Her frame of mind is has affected her physically somehow, but I'm not a medical intuitive, so I can't tell you in what area. But I feel like her frame of mind. Does she smoke or drink more than she should, or anything like that? Because that kind of thing, especially smoke. Well, both really, if you're overdoing it. But smoking, I mean, that's bad, period, as far as I know. But and anybody who drinks too much, then that's hurting their body too. Or what kind of foods they eat and that sort of thing. I'm just feeling that she's just not as open-minded a person as she should be. And so I feel like oh, thank you, Aquarian. I feel like she's 88. Oh, wow, she's way up there, Frederica. Well, she's been hanging on pretty good. Well, they do say the mean ones live a long time. She's been kind of tough, like a tough character, Well, if she's 88, she may not be waking up tomorrow and saying, "Oh, I think I'll change. I haven't been very nice to my daughter," So, are you? So, I mean, she's been doing. She's a tough. I want to say tough old bird, like they would say. So, she's doing pretty good. But I don't know. I mean, and it's not my place to know when it's time for people to move on from this earth plane. I don't know. She doesn't feel like she's going anywhere anytime too soon, though. As far as you know, does she seem to be okay? And I mean, she's not in a going in a hospital or doing. She's almost feels to me might be too stubborn to go see a doctor sometime. Even if, I don't know. She just feels so stubborn. So, or if she was in front of a doctor, she'd probably be telling the doctor what to do or something. So, but I'm not, she feels like she feels like she's still got more time on her, is what she feels like. And all you can do is let her be her. And when she passes over, whenever that day comes in the future, she might soften up then. She might be in the spirit world going, oh, I should have been a little easier on Frederica. I was always tough on her because I had to grow up tough, and I didn't want her to be too soft, or who knows what, because that's what I feel like. She kind of maybe she had a bit of a tough life, and in the way, but I feel like a lot of that goes way back to her childhood. But yeah, so, but I do feel like it was something in her childhood that made her put that kind of a philosophy in her head about the males of the family being the more valuable ones. The boys and the girls were like, well, they should just help out around the house and do girl stuff, and just be on the sidelines while the boys are the main figures. And I believe that was kind of from her upbringing, that she got treated that way. And so, but I feel like a lot of her own inner creativity she would have had got stifled or got pushed inward, because she feels like she could have, and maybe she did do creative things along the way. I don't know if she ever did any painting or anything that's creative, or music or something, because I feel like she had, from a young age, had a lot of potential to be creative and do creative things. And but maybe she had a lot of more responsibilities than some kids or some young people, or maybe, I don't know if she got married earlier and started having kids and had those kind of responsibilities, take care of a family. But I just feel like there could have been a whole bunch of creativity that could have come out of her if it had been encouraged when she was a kid. That's what it feels like. But that's how it goes. Everybody comes into this world in a certain type of family. And then, too, she may have had some of that with her temperament from a previous lifetime, but nothing really changed it and healed her. So let me pull an angel card. Let's see what the angels have to say about this. Get a little advice from up there in heaven. Let's see. This says, teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Well, that sounds like that's more intended for you. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not getting anything that's related to your mom here. Yeah, I'm pulling cards that look like they could be related to something else. Oh, here you go. This is probably something. This is Mermaids and Dolphin. I think this could be for her. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. That's what I feel like would be more her message, because I feel like she's been tough on herself all of her life because of whatever, however she was treated in childhood. Yeah, Frederica. Yeah, let me pick one for you. Let's get a message. This is going to be for you, Frederica. Oh, I like this. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So that one's for you. Okay. All right. And thank you so much, Frederica, for your donation. Let me see. Somebody else. Okay. But Maurice said he's put something here too. He sent something. Hold on. I don't want to miss anybody. I don't want to lose anyone is what I meant to say. Hold on a second here. Okay. Oh, okay. And I'm seeing your question here too, Maurice, that you included when you made your PayPal. Thank you. Okay. towards me. Okay, and your current job in general, it's been a while and there's a lot of changes. Okay. Now let me get back. I hope I'm... Okay, here I am back now. Okay. So let me... And thanks again, Frederica, for your donation. $4.99. Okay. Let's chat. Okay. And then let me thank Maurice before I forget. Then I'll shuffle some cards for you. And then I know there's somebody after Maurice that I'll check out too. And then let me post this one. Okay, that's Maurice. And then Aquarian, I think it was Aquarian that's next then. And then I'll see who I can answer after that, okay? Yeah, so Aquarian will be next. Okay, and all right, let me shuffle some cards for you, Maurice. You want to know about your job. You got the Empress, you got Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, the World. Well, something's going to be working out okay. Eight of Pentacles. Well, I think this Ace of Cups and this Empress perhaps go together, because I keep feeling like you're supposed to meet a nice lady friend. I know that's not work related. But the Page of Pentacles here, that's good news about your money. Knight of Wands, this is showing that you're working, you're doing good quality work, being recognized by others, you know, unless they're coworkers that are jealous or something like that. People know you do good quality work, even if they're not advertising it. You've got the Eight of Pentacles here. So you're working hard, you're doing really good quality work in your job, and you're laying a good foundation for yourself in your life for your future. So this all will pay off, and some of it might be feeling like it's paying off now, but it's paying off for you long term. And you've got the World here. I mean, this is really good, like feeling on top of the world. You might develop some other interest, creative interest or something that you get involved with too as time is going by, or just... Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You might, because the World is about just success and prosperity, but I'm also getting creativity with this World card. There might be something in the creative environment that you participate in, maybe as a hobby or something just to enjoy for recreation or something like that coming up ahead, because I feel like there's something about you being creative, and I feel like I'm looking more into the future more so than right now is what I'm guessing. But it's something that you would really get a lot of satisfaction in involving yourself in. fulfillment, personal sense of accomplishment, just good feelings, like, because it would be something coming from your heart and soul. You might be making things, creating things, or maybe something else, but it feels something artistic and creative. You got this King of Wands. I keep feeling like you're gonna be doing fine with your money. And then the Ace of Cups and the Empress. I do feel like this is tying in with this lady friend you're supposed to meet. So yeah, is there anything particular going on in your work? Because I just keep feeling like somehow, some way, things are going to work out for you, even if you have your ups and downs, where sometimes you feel like it's not going along the way you want to, or see, like the Hanged Man, sometimes you might be feeling like things are kind of at a standstill. Got the Hierophant. This is like institutions, spirituality. I think this is you turning to your own spirituality. I know you said you grew up Catholic. I don't know if you ever go to the Catholic Church. I grew up Catholic, but I don't really go to the Catholic Church anymore. But I still have fond memories of different things, and that it's like you just turning to your spirituality. Maybe communicating with God and your guardian angels for guidance and that sort of thing. And I feel like you have a lot of protection around you also from the heavens. That's what I feel like too. Yeah, do you have a particular, let me look if you see if you ever answered me, because I was saying, I'm looking to see if you, oh, okay. Okay. Maurice, is there anything, oh, okay, here we go. New manager, more forced overtime. Oh my God, as if you don't work enough hours as it is. That ties in with the original general reading about that Ten of Wands having to work, work, work. Well, I mean, it does give you a bit better paycheck, right, if you got more overtime. But yeah, I'm sure it must be exhausting, because you do need to get your own sleep and your rest, and have some recreation time just to do things you want to do. So, but it looks like somehow or another you're becoming more stable financially, and you will be. I believe there's going to come a time where you're not having to work as many hours as you have been, but still have enough, be working the right amount, a little closer to the right amount, I should say, whatever that would be. Because I just feel like there's going to come a time, somehow or another, because I just always feel like you're going to be comfortable financially, even though, and you're still working. I'm seeing this before retirement age or something like that, but where you feel good, you feel comfortable, and you do feel like you can enjoy some of your prosperity that you have. Have your home the way you like it, or have, maybe different things you get to do if you get to go take a vacation, or whatever it is that just is helps you to enjoy your life, so you're not just working. It helps you to give you balance in your life. I do feel like that. I keep seeing that for you over and over again, like you will have that, and you will be stable and financially secure and comfortable and living a comfortable way of life. But yeah, that's tough. It's too bad that they do that. I don't know why they don't just hire more people. I never understand that. Oh, sometime on my own, go to church and say a prayer. Yeah, that's what I was kind of imagining. It's like you still got that connection to the Catholic Church and all that. So, yeah. So, I was wondering, how they've traditionally in the Catholic Church, people would go fill up a little container of holy water and sprinkle it around their house and stuff like that. I was wondering if people can still get that for free, or if they charge for it nowadays. But I know traditionally there was always we had a big, what do they call it? Like a big half of a clamshell. It was about 2 feet in diameter. It was really large, 2 or 3 feet in diameter. And I remember it being filled with holy water when you enter the church. And people would bring a little bottle and dip it in there and fill up their little bottle with holy water so they could go sprinkle it around their corners of their house and sprinkle it on people in the family they thought might need it. And they still might do that. I don't know. Some people do need it. So, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from. It's nice to still, if you have a church to go to, go light a candle, say a prayer, go talk to God and your guardian angels and the Blessed Mother. And that's what I'm kind of getting that with that Hierophant card, that maybe you still have that connection, even if you're not going according to all of the rituals, the Catholic religion's rituals, because there were very many of those, as I recall, many things, occasions where you're supposed to be going to mass for one reason or another. Boy, they had all kind of reasons to go to mass. Anyway, so yeah, I know it's difficult. It's like you just got to keep getting through it, but you're probably getting to save some money now in spite of all that, because of the way you're being pressured and everything. Let's see. So yeah, just hang in there. Take care of your health. Make sure you're getting vitamin supplements, healthy foods. Yeah, be sure and take vitamin supplements and get as much sleep as you possibly can, as much good quality sleep as you possibly can, and do as many healthy things for yourself as you can. Because when you finally do start getting a little more free time, you want to be able to enjoy yourself. Let's see. And when you finally eventually get to retirement age, you want to be able to enjoy your life. You've got Grizzly Bear. Look at this. Power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. You see what I told you? I even made reference to the bear up here. Yeah. Just keep having the faith. Keep picturing your life the way you want it, feeling comfortable and secure and prosperous, but being able to have enough free time to enjoy your life and get all the rest you need to. And yeah, ask God and your guardian angels to always give you guidance, also, and protection, because it looks like you're just on a good path. I do feel like you have that protection anyway, but it's good to stay connected. So yeah, Maurice, so I hope that helps, and thanks again for your donation. I appreciate it. Oh, Andrea Ferreira says, in my country, they took the holy water off churches. People stole it for witchcraft. Oh my God, I didn't know they used that for witchcraft. I'm just familiar with growing up in the Catholic Church with, to make the sign of the cross with it, or people taking little bottles at home so they could sprinkle it around their house and splash it on their relatives they think need that sort of thing. Well, that's what I saw going on in my home anyway. So, oh, okay, let me see. Aquarian was next. Thanks again, Maurice, for your donation, and I hope that's helpful for you. Okay, this is Aquarian Light. Thank you, Aquarian Light. Can you tell me about my workplace, my co-workers? What are their intentions? I get insecurities with your co-workers, Aquarian. What's going on with them? Do you think you might have? Are you fair? Are you newer than them on the job? Have you been there less time than they have? I'm getting, when I look at the co-workers, I'm getting some fearfulness, some insecurities there. Huh. Kind of like intimidation. Aquarian, are you more experienced in them, more knowledgeable, or are you new there? And maybe they've been there longer and they're feeling a little insecure with you coming to work there or something. What's going on with that? Because I don't get where there's necessarily bad intentions, but I feel like they or feeling insecure. That's what I'm getting. So let's see. Let me scroll down, see if you're answering me here. Oh, I see where you got this here. Concerned about jealousy. Okay, I'm reading now. I'm just now reading. I feel the envy. Oh, yeah, I hadn't even scrolled down and read your other comments. I was just looking at your original. Oh, there's Oaksy. Hi, Oaksy. Oh, I'm glad it was helpful, Maurice. So glad. Oh, yeah, Ashika says that's pathetic. I know. I agree. Let's see. About the holy water. Yeah. Heaven's sakes. Wait a minute. Yeah, so okay, yeah, I just read it after I asked you about this. I feel the envy, concerned about jealousy. That's what's going on, Aquarian. Are you newer there than the other ones or something? Because I feel a fear when I look at the word co-workers. I'm getting an uneasy feeling under their skin. And it feels like being intimidated, being fearful about their own jobs. Like you might outshine them, or maybe you're outshining them already. Yeah, you might somehow be some of your coworkers might feel like you're making them look like they're not doing as good at work, or something along those lines is what I'm getting. Let me see if you put in an answer. Yeah, Oaksy says hi to everyone. So that's what's going on. But I don't feel like, Aquarian, that they're going to do too much, accomplish too much. But it does look and feel to me like they are. Let me go back up here. Yeah, you can feel it. You see that? Yeah. Yeah, you're tuning into that stuff. That's what's going on there. But I'm waiting for your answer. I'm believing maybe they've worked there longer than you. I'm getting resentment from those co-workers. They're small-minded, resentful people. That's what I'm getting. They don't even like looking at you or seeing or hearing anything about the work you're doing. Very resentful and bitter, small-minded people is what they are, Aquarian. That's what you got there. They're not worth giving your attention to. Their energy is so completely different from yours that they shouldn't even be in the same area as you. That's what I feel like. They should be over in a dark corner somewhere, because that's the kind of people they are. That's their energy. It's just it's like your energy is bright and light and it's radiating all over the place. And they see that, and they don't like it at all, because they have more of a restricted, closed-in energy that's more negative, more a little angry, resentful, bitter, small-minded, narrow-minded, and they don't like what they see. I mean, I just feel like you're kind of like a bright light shining and radiating light everywhere, and they're like these little dark entities, and they see the big difference, and they don't like it. Yeah. But you look and feel like you're in the strong position. I just feel like they're going to keep being who they are. And those kind of people, they're on self-destruct, Aquarian. So anyway, let me go ahead and oh, thank you, Oaksy. Let me go ahead and I don't see Aquarian answering. I hope Aquarian may have stepped away. I don't know, but hopefully they'll come back and see their name on the screen and see. But I'm going to pull a card for Aquarian and then continue on here. So, oh my God, Aquarian! I just pulled earlier. A card came out, Peacock, and now I was pulling another card. Is that the same deck or a different deck? What was that, Peacock? It must be a different. different decks. This is not the same peacocks. This is two peacocks here. This is your card, Aquarian. Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Oh my God, if this is not. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Oh my God, is this not exactly what we're talking about here? Perfect. I just reached into the deck and that's it. That's just summing it up. So I hope you're getting the message, Aquarian. I'm guessing if you stepped away, you're going to come back and listen after. Oh, there you are. Okay. Thank you. I hope that helped. But that card just says it all. It says it all. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. And even then it's hard. People are going to be, I have tried that in my life, and people were still acting like they were jealous and resentful for no reason. Oh my God, I know. Can you get over that, Christina? My God, it was a perfect card. It just was right there. Okay, so thanks again, Aquarian. And let's see here. That was Aquarian, and then Oaksy said she made a donation. Let me go back and see. I believe Oaksy said that. I feel like I'm going to sneeze all of a sudden. No, it went away. Okay, let's see. All right, so for Oksana, isn't that something how those cards, though, sometimes they just nail it. It's right there, just what we're talking about, and I just reached my hand into a deck, and that one popped out. Okay, let's see. Let me get back to the screen here. I don't want to lose everybody. Okay. So, and then let me thank, thanks again, Aquarian. Yeah, you just keep shining, but try to mind your business the best you can. And I'm sure you do. You're not out there trying to show off and trying to outperform people. It's just, you can't help who you are. Your light's bright. What are you supposed to do? Cover it up with a blanket or something? You just still got to be yourself. And those kind of people, I know I've been around that on many occasions in my life. It doesn't matter how modest you try to be or humble or whatever. They still, I wanted to say hate you, but they still have all their little issues and stuff. They'll find something to gripe about or to say about you behind your back or who knows what. Okay, but yeah, you just got to be you and be grateful for who you are, Aquarian. You're way better off than those people. You're in the good place, so be very grateful for who you are. Let's see. So let me thank, and thanks again, Aquarian. Oh, see. Okay, let me post this. Okay, and post that one for Oaksy. I know, Aquarius. Yeah, you must be. You're intuitive. You feel it. I believe that because you're a bright light being, Aquarian. I need to pray for protection. It drains me. Absolutely. Those kind of people. Yeah, try not to focus on them. Try to focus away from them as much as you can, even though, and when people are in your workplace, you're stuck being around them. That makes it so difficult. Oh, Ashika says she's been through the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, some of us have been there, so we know the feeling, Aquarian. You're so fortunate that you are who you are, though. Yeah, Christina says she's sending you prayers. Yeah. Okay, now let me look for Oaksy's question again. I think. Let's see. Oh, you're new there and doing so well. Just that makes sense, Aquarian. Yeah. That is unbelievable. I mean, it's believable, unfortunately. So just keep asking. I always ask God and my guardian angels to keep the white light of protection around me and to destroy all the evil energies and evil entities and just dissipate them into nothingness. That's my little, that's always my request. Because who wants evil and darkness? It circulates the globe here. We got to destroy it. Light puts out darkness. So the darkness keeps hanging on and trying to hang on, but we gotta radiate that light and say, and just, but focus on what makes you happy. Try as much as you can not to give them attention other than whatever you have to for work purposes. Okay, now Oaksy, thanks again for your PayPal donation. Oaksy says, could you please tell me about a guy I started seeing? Name is Ariel. That reminds me of the Little Mermaid. I guess that's a guy and a girl's name, Ariel. Thank you. PayPal done. We'll come back to watch. Oh, so Oaksy, I don't know if she's here right now. Wait, did I see Oaksy's name? Oh, there's Justine. Isn't that the truth, Christina? Yes. I know, Aquarian. I'm with you. You just want to get along. You're not trying to be a problem. But people want to, they're miserable. They got problems. Okay, let me go back here now and look at Oaksy's question. Oh, you told me his name. Okay, Ariel. Just started seeing. Oaksy, Ariel feels, to me, if I'm tuning into him correctly, he feels like a fairly easygoing. He feels like he's intelligent. Is he some kind of air sign or something? He feels like he's got a really good brain, really good intelligence, and feels open-minded, easy to get along with, like well-balanced person, even somewhat creative. I'm not sure if he might be interested in the different creative arts and stuff like that. He's got if I'm tuning into him correctly, and I guess you're not here right now. You'll come back and listen, you said. So he feels like someone that likes to get along with people, likes to have a nice time, probably fairly good sense of humor. I mean, if I'm tuning into him correctly, he feels fairly lighthearted. I get some creativity there too, though, or maybe appreciation of the arts. So let's see what else I'm getting. I'm not getting bad feelings if I'm tuning into him correctly, Oaksy. I'm not getting bad feelings about him being dishonest or hateful or anger issues, because a lot of people have some kind of different issues going on with them. I'm getting more lightheartedness. I don't know. I feel like if it gets serious, it might be a little at a time, like a gradual thing, because I'm not getting a lot of, it's almost like he wants to be with you and you two, he might be really drawn to you and want to be with you, but I'm getting feet not firmly on the ground when it comes to making any kind of commitments. Not that you want anybody making a commitment to you early on. You want to get to know someone really well. And that's what I feel like he wants to do. He is not the type that's just trying to find a woman and make her his, I don't get that at all. He feels like he wants to enjoy life. And if he's got somebody compatible to enjoy things with and have a good time with and stuff like that, that's what he wants to do. It doesn't feel like he would be, but he feels flexible. He feels easygoing and flexible, like someone that would be really nice. You could have a really nice time going out and doing different activities, and him being very open to things you want to do, or the two of you deciding on things rather than him trying to be the one always leading things, stuff like that. Feels like he's open to just give and take. compromise. He's not one-sided. He feels very fair-minded, very open-minded, fairly lighthearted. He feels like he's got good energy. He feels like he's got light, good, kind of like heavenly energy is what I'm getting, if I'm tuning in correctly. Yeah, so, and you can let me know if that's your impression from your time dating him. Oh, thank you, Ashika. Oh, okay, Christina. Good night, Christina. She says she's got to go to sleep. Yeah, I got to close this out before too long, too. So, let's see. Let me go back to Oaksy. Where am I? Oh, Oaksy. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let me pull a couple of cards for you, too, Oaksy, and then I'm going to move on to somebody else. But that's what I'm getting about. Oh, okay. This is a card for you, Oaksy. Fox, clever. I feel like this is you. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. How about that, Oaksy? I think you are like the fox myself. I feel like that does match you. Let's see, what else do you have here? Let's see about another card, see if there's something else that might give you a little hint about this guy. But I'm not getting bad energy at all. So you'll have to let me know if that sounds correct for you. Okay, the wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Yeah. Okay, Oaksy, thanks again. I hope that was helpful for you. And let's see. And you'll see your name on the screen when you're coming back looking for it also, if you're still out right now. Okay. All right, Ashika, let's see. I think Justine is next. Let's see. I'm trying to hurry. It's getting late for me here. Christina said she was going to bed. I still didn't even exercise yet today. Okay, let's see here. Let me find Justine. And then I think Ashika's after Justine then. Okay, Justine says, is Max my soulmate? I feel a strong connection from Max. Max is very drawn to you, Justine. I don't know soulmates from whatever. I really, to me, I'm not sure. I wouldn't put a label on Max, but I feel like Max feels kind of like a take charge person to me, especially with regard to you, almost like an assertive feeling towards you. It feels like there could be a lot of compatibility between the two of you, Justine. And Max does feel like they're really drawn to you. So this could turn out, I don't know how long you've been with Max already, or you just getting to know each other and just getting started or something, but I feel there is a connection from a previous lifetime between the two of you, Justine, and this could become a longer term relationship for you. But I don't want to say, oh, he's your happily ever after or anything like that. I'm just saying this could become long term. There's a bond from a previous lifetime. That's what I'm getting between you and Max, Justine. And you're both feeling it in this lifetime. And Max is drawn to you. Max wants to come towards you. So there's potential here. There is potential. But there's something extra, though, with Max I'm getting. I don't know if there's another relationship that's not finished yet. There's something about another person. So I don't know if they're halfway out of a relationship and halfway in it still. I'm just wondering about that. I feel like you're ready to go, but I'm getting something with Max, even though I get a lot of attraction there. There might be another person in the picture with Max. So that's something you want to be aware of to make sure there's not a conflict there. So let me pick a card for you too. Let's see. Let me get you one of these over here. This is okay. You've got Two of Spring, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful for you, Justine. I would say just try to be aware of what's going on with Max if you two are seeing each other, and try to be aware if there's another person there in the background somewhere. That's what I would recommend. And then, oh, good to hear. Oh, okay. I love him very much, Justine says. Okay. Maxine, it's getting kind of late for me now. I just want to give as much in. Oh, good evening, Joni. All right, let me get to Ishika real quick because it's getting late for me, everybody. I'm planning to come back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, I meant to only be on here for a little while because I started so late. Let's see. Ashika says, do you see me land a job at any of these companies? Jupiter Money. Stater Labs. Drivetrain. Stater Labs. I like those two better, Ishika. Drivetrain and Stater Labs. I'm getting a stronger feeling from those two, Ishika. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say the Jupiter or the small case doesn't offer you a job. I feel like the people at small case like you or will like you. So there's a possibility that they would be wanting to talk to you more. But the ones I'm getting the stronger feeling from are Drivetrain and Stater Labs. Did you work in management before, Ashika? I'm almost seeing something about you as a supervisor, team leader, manager kind of person. Do you have qualifications in management or team leadership or something like that, Ashika? Because I'm feeling something about that for you. Kind of being over a little group of people or whatever, maybe what they call a team leader or that type of thing. I just see you in that role at some point in your job. Or maybe you have a job like that now. I don't know. But I'm seeing you in a role like that where you're like a supervisor type person. Oh, and you're welcome, Justine. Thank you. Oh, people at small case know you very well. No wonder. Okay. Oh, I had a degree in it, but still new to reach a manager stage. Could be I get a job like that. Yeah. Okay, no wonder, because I see the people at small case being favorable towards you. I'm wondering, those first two that I mentioned, I had a better feeling. Do they pay better? The first two that I was saying that I like better, do they pay better than small case would? Because, yeah, I see people smiling at you from small case, like they're favorable towards you. So they could invite you to come and join their team or something. But I'm almost wondering if the other two companies might pay a little better or something along those lines. But I do feel, oh, you had a degree in management, I'm guessing, is what you're saying, that you had a degree in it, but still new to reach a manager stage. Yeah, because that's what I get. I guess that could be true. They're more remote work too. Oh, that's nice. Remote work, because that way you got, if you're working from home, that makes it more convenient. Well, yeah, because the people, since they know you at small case, they might be reaching out because I see them smiling at you. They're so favorable towards you. But keep keep up with. I don't know how you do it. If you can check back on the status of your application with any, or you just put it in and put in your application, your resume, and just wait. I'm not sure what the appropriate thing is to do, but keep paying attention. And if there is an acceptable way of doing that. Oh, Stater Labs has some amazing roles. Okay, yeah, because I do get a better feeling about that one and that other one I said. Drivetrain, is that what it was? Those two feel the strongest to me. Hopefully you'll get one of those, but I wouldn't be surprised if the people at Small Case reach out to you. So, but hopefully you'll get before that either the Stater or the Drivetrain, because those two do feel stronger. It makes me think they might pay better or that sort of thing. Let's see what you have in a card. Let me pick you a card because let's see here. I need to move on and see if I can just answer a couple of other ones really quick. And then, okay, you got the World here. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Well, I think you do have something good coming your way with one of them, hopefully. So, yeah, keep paying attention to what's going on, and hopefully you'll get some kind of good news, some kind of encouragement, invitation for, I don't know if you've already had any kind of interviews, maybe an invitation for an interview. I'm reaching over here. You have Angel Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Oh, let me pick you a money card here, Ashika. Oh, Ashika, look, good luck. I just picked that right out of the middle of the deck. Good luck. Your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. I think that's that's a good omen for you. Okay, so thank you, Ashika. And let me see. I don't know if anybody else made a donation. I hope that helps. And good luck to you. Keep picturing, Ashika, keep picturing having a good job and being happy with your work and paid well and the whole thing. Okay, you need to keep feeling that energy and picturing it and imagining it and feeling happy and grateful. Okay, let's see. I'm going to close it out soon. Let me see if I can just answer one or two real quick, and I'm getting out of here. It's gotten way later than I planned on. Let me go up and see. Let's see. All right. Yeah, it's really late for me. I didn't mean to be on. I was just going to come on and be for a little while since I didn't make it in the afternoon like I meant to, and now I've been on here a good while. Oh, yeah, it's almost an hour and a half. Way longer than I thought. Let's see. I'm just scrolling. I want to see if there's anybody I can pull a card for and give a real quick little answer before I close this out. Let's see. Andrea said, my natal chart says that my future husband will be a foreigner. I'm almost 44 and single. Will I meet a foreigner? Maybe not. Not necessarily, Andrea, if you're still here. I'm getting, don't count on it being a foreigner. It may not be a foreigner. I don't want to say it is or it isn't, but I'm getting a little, like, probably not. It might be someone that is, from your country or that type of thing. So it may not be a foreigner, but it could be. I don't want to rule it out. But just because your natal chart says that, and it probably doesn't say it's definite, it probably says it could be, because I know with astrological charts, a lot of time they'll say, well, it could be this or it could be that and that sort of thing. But don't count on that. Don't, just be open to someone who's a good match for you. Okay, that's all that really matters. You want someone that's compatible with you, that appreciates you, that treats you like you're somebody really special, no matter whether they're from your country or a different country. And if they can't do that, they don't need to be around you anyway. So don't be, how do I want to say this? Don't hone in on that where you're hanging on for somebody that's a foreigner because the natal chart. I'd throw that right out the window and say, no, I'm open to the universe, to God and the heavens above, to someone that's a good match for me, who appreciates me, because that's really all that matters, and that I'm very compatible with, someone I can be appreciative of, and someone who will always be appreciative of me, and always treat me well. And if they won't, then it's sayonara. So so you may not want to be in a hurry to get married if you meet somebody. I mean, that's me anyway, because then you're locked in. It's more complicated to extricate yourself. But that's my thinking. I don't want to be trapped. So, Andrea, if you're still here listening, be open to someone that is very compatible with you, that you're going to be happy with, regardless of what country they're from. So that's what really matters. And don't get hung up on being married or not married. Look at all the people that are married and somebody's cheating or mistreating the other person. To me, that's nothing but a piece of paper. There's no piece of paper that's going to guarantee somebody's in love with you. And a ring, who cares, So I can buy my own ring. That's how I look at that. I would only want to be with someone that's a really good match for me and who really appreciates me. So, and if they don't, then I'm not interested. So, I mean, you need to just look at what's going to make you happy in your life. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Let's see. Disappear. Back up. Will the problem I've been facing these past few months disappear? Back up. Was there something that you did that caused the problem? Because I feel like there's something with you need to change. Maybe you got to change, start thinking about it differently. I don't know if it's going to disappear. I'm feeling there's something that originated with you. Is that a legal thing or something you're having to deal with? Look at this. How many times are you going to say the same thing? That's ridiculous. Don't be repeating yourself over and over again on messages. Okay, let's see. Oh, Andrea says, I come from a Catholic country. Let me see here. I'm scrolling. You know what? Back up. You repeated that so many times. Don't do that. That's not good manners, okay? Joni Clay. Oh, that's you, Smitty. You, Smitty, I see you're here. And then I'm getting ready to close it out, everybody. I'm going to say no more donations, please. Closing now. Just a second, you, Smitty. Okay, you, Smitty. Real quick, if you can, old BF is using our child to get what he wants. Yeah, I'm looking up, and then I got to close it out. Let's see. Wait, I'm looking over your question. Old BF is using a child to get what he wants, such as coerced daughter visiting his parents. Yeah, I do feel like he wants to go and be spending time with her and things like that. I think it's Ursula, right? You. I do feel like he wants to take her and do things and be more like a father and father figure and all that sort of thing. Like, I don't know, maybe he wasn't in the picture that much before, but he's wanting to be now. Is your daughter, maybe because your daughter, was he kind of not doing so much in the past and then all of a sudden now? Maybe it's because your daughter's getting a little older and he feels like she's older to go and maybe do things and have more fun with or something like that. For some reason he's looking to me and feeling like he wants to be more involved. So I don't feel like he's going to give up too quick. He looks like something, maybe he had an epiphany or something, but he wants to. He is she getting? Has she gotten? Well, everybody's getting older. I mean, how old is your daughter now? Hi, Alana. I'm getting ready to close it out right now. I'm just getting ready to close it. I was just trying to do something quick for Ursula here. But yeah, it does look and feel to me like he does want to spend more time with your daughter. He wants to be more involved. And he's like making tentative plans for the two of them to go do things together. So it was, are you concerned that he's got some kind of bad habits or anything like that that you don't want her to be exposed to, or something with his parents or something? Because it does. And also, I'm wondering, is she a little older, like a teenager or something now? Because it just feels like he feels like he really does want to spend more time with her. That's what he feels like to me, Ursula. And I gotta close this out. It's late. 4? She's just 4. Oh, yeah, please, Alana. I'm gonna try to be here tomorrow if I can. Oh, well, 4 years old, so that means she's not wearing diapers and that sort of thing, probably. Because, when kids are little, real small, you got to be changing diapers and doing all that. And maybe he didn't want to spend as much time with her then because he didn't want to have to do all that kind of stuff. Yeah, because it feels like he does want to be more involved with her. So I don't know if you got any kind of legal arrangements already. You might want to look into that. But it does feel like he really does want to spend more time. So I don't feel like it's just a little temporary idea. It feels like he's focused on this. So if you want to, you might, I don't know if you want to talk to if you have an attorney or look up any kind of legal information, you can if you're concerned about that, and see if there's anything you can do to make it more the way you would want it to be. I got to close it out. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I stayed on here way longer than I needed to, or than I wanted to, I should say. I stayed as long as I needed to try to talk to everybody, but I stayed longer than I intended to when I first came on. I thought it was going to be a short time, and I ended up staying. So anyway, so I do have to close it out, everybody, and I'm hoping to do one tomorrow. So it's gotten really late for me now. It's after 10 o'clock for me. So yeah, so you might want to get some legal advice on that if you're not pleased about that, Ursula. Okay, everybody, good night. And I'm just going to say thanks, everyone. And I'm closing this out now. Oops, got it cancelled by accident. There. Thanks to everyone. Okay. And I've got to go ahead and get ready to go to sleep before too long. Okay, I'm going to close this out now, everybody. Thanks again. And I'll try to come back on tomorrow. I'm aiming to. I hope I'll be able to. Otherwise, in the days ahead, I will. And have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good night, wherever you are. And good morning, depending on where you are. And I'll talk to you again soon.